On Friday at the NRA's annual meeting, Ted Cruz mocked the growing list of 2020 Democratic candidates for their outlandish ideas and their far-left plans. If there is one principle that has been true from the dawn of our nation, it is that when our liberty is under assault, Americans rise to defend it. Right now today we see liberty under assault, Cruz said at the National Rifle Association's, NRA, convention. We see our fundamental rights, we see our First Amendment, we see our Second Amendment, all of our fundamental rights, as Americans under assault, and it's a concerted assault. We see the 2020 Democratic primary field. You do have to wonder if it's a Saturday Night Live skit, he continued. It's a clown car and they keep getting crazier clowns one after the other. Where should we send your free Trump 2020 hat? Enter your address here. Cruz went on to warn the audience to not become too complacent. You've got Bernie Sanders, the socialist, who, Democrats, think is their centrist on Second Amendment issues, Cruz stated. That's the starting point. Sanders may be the most radical of the 2020 candidates who not only wants to implement socialism, but is also very much against the Second Amendment. You've got my old opponent, former Democratic Texas Rep. Beto O'Rourke, who first made national news doing a sit-in on the floor of the House of Representatives opposing the Second Amendment and who's happily called for banning semi-automatic weapons, Cruz continued. Get your free Build the Wall coin while supplies last. Cruz and O'Rourke went head-to-head during the 2018 Texas Senate race, which was ultimately won by Cruz. O'Rourke claims to be pro-Second Amendment, but his actions say otherwise, considering he wants to ban assault weapons. The funny thing is, you see, Democrats call for banning semi-automatic weapons, but they don't even know what a semi-automatic weapon is. Cruz added, it's sort of like their made-up title of assault weapon, which when you read the legislation they draft, it really means scary-looking guns. Cruz went on to slam Joe Biden, who announced his candidacy on Thursday. After this convention, Joe will be here offering free back rubs for anyone who would like them. You do have to sign a liability waiver first, Cruz joked, which was referring to the recent sexual harassment allegations on Biden. You know, Uncle Joe had some advice on protecting your home. He said if anyone is attacking your house, just step outside and with a double-barrel shotgun and fire both barrels in the air, Cruz continued. Now, that is great advice if it so happens you're being attacked by a flock of geese. Then you've got California Democratic Senator Kamala Harris, who has pledged to come after each and every one of us, he added. To come after our gun rights, to use illegal and unconstitutional executive orders to do so, and whose intention, plain and simple, is to destroy the NRA. Voter poll: do you support term limits for members of Congress? Brutal. Ted Cruz has always been a fighter and will always speak his mind. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. You might like Let's Block Ads. Why?